Daily Message, April 28th, 2024. Am I my brother's keeper? Part 5. Could you just imagine the probability of sibling rivalry in a family of 12 sons? If that wouldn't be tempting enough, not only did the family have 12 sons, but those sons came from 2 wives and their 2 maids. Plus the father had a favorite, the 11th son, Joseph. His brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, and so they hated him and could not speak to him on friendly terms. That hatred led to his older brothers plotting to kill him, that is, with the exception of Reuben, the oldest, who rescued him out of their hands. But then they sold him for 20 shekels of silver to some Midianite traders who brought him to Egypt, where he was purchased by Potiphar, the Egyptian official of Pharaoh. Thankfully, the Lord was with Joseph, so he became a successful man, and he was in the perfect position to help his family when the 7 years of famine came and his brothers came to Egypt to buy grain. As such, a story of sibling rivalry that manifested itself in jealousy, hatred, and selling a brother into bondage ended up being a story of redemption, for God had a plan. For even though his brothers sold him into slavery, God was with him, and he prospered. Many years later, after the death of their father Israel, the brothers were fearful that Joseph would hold a grudge against them. But Joseph said to them, "Do not be afraid, for am I in God's place? As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good in order to bring about this present result, to preserve many people alive. So therefore do not be afraid. I will provide for you and your little ones." So he comforted them and spoke kindly to them. Most certainly Joseph was used by God to be his brother's keeper. Oh, that we all could see past the malicious intent of others to what God is accomplishing in the midst of it all. With love to all, Pastor Cheryl.